In a small village, a group of kids loved playing near old Mrs. Thompson's house. One day, they noticed her struggling to carry groceries. "She's always kind to us," said Leo. "Let's help." The next morning, they arrived with brooms and baskets. They cleaned her yard, carried water, and even fixed her broken fence. Mrs. Thompson watched, eyes brimming with tears. "Why are you doing this?" she asked. Leo grinned. "Because kindness should go both ways." The next week, Mrs. Thompson surprised them with homemade cookies. From then on, every Saturday became helping day. The kids realized that kindness, no matter how small, makes the biggest difference. Ella received a single red rose every year on Valentine's Day, always with the same note. "Forever yours." She believed it was from James, her charming boyfriend. But when James proposed, the roses stopped. Confused, she asked him about them. James frowned. "I never sent you roses." Heartbroken and puzzled, Ella searched for answers. One afternoon, her grandmother revealed a secret. "It was your grandfather's promise," she whispered. "Before he passed, he arranged for you to receive a rose each year to remind you that true love never dies." Tears filled Ella's eyes. The roses weren't from a lover, they were a gift of love itself, timeless and eternal. True love transcends time. It lives not in fleeting romance, but in lasting memories and hearts that never forget. When David turned 18, his father handed him a worn-out pocket watch. "This is yours now," he said. David frowned. "It's just old." "Why not something new?" His father smiled. "This belonged to my father. Every scratch marks a moment, hard work, tough decisions, sacrifices for family. It doesn't tell time, it tells a story." Years later, as David became a father, he polished the watch and passed it to his son. "Remember, value isn't in how shiny something is, but in the legacy it carries. Family is not about things, it's about the stories and lessons passed from one generation to the next." Every night, Mia's mother made dinner for the family. No matter how late Mia got home, a plate was always waiting for her. "Eat while it's warm," her mother would say, but Mia would shrug, too busy with her phone or schoolwork. One evening, Mia came home to an empty table. Confused, she asked, "Where's my plate?" Her mother smiled gently. "I didn't think you'd need it." Mia felt a pang of guilt. She had taken those small gestures for granted. That night, she sat with her mother, eating together for the first time in weeks. 'Cause love isn't always spoken, it's in the little things we fail to notice. Prince Adrian and Princess Alara were set to marry, uniting their kingdoms. But Alara had a condition: "Before we wed, let's trade places for a week." Adrian laughed but agreed. As a princess, he expected luxury, but instead, he had endless lessons, meetings, and decisions. Meanwhile, Alara, dressed as a prince, trained with soldiers, and rode through the villages. When the week ended, Adrian bowed. "I thought a princess lived in ease, but I see now your strength holds a kingdom together." Alara smiled. "And I thought a prince had freedom, but I've learned the weight of duty." They chose to rule as equals, realizing true leadership isn't about power but understanding.